What's up YouTube, this is Harvey1997 here, coming at you again with another Deskbot profile. So this is a little bit different from my last one. Shoutouts to Pojo forums for showing me the original idea where I got this deck from. This is actually an idea I got from they posted from a OCG deck that topped. It's very different. I didn't quite do as much. I didn't quite go as far as they did with the changes, but nonetheless, I'm just here to showcase it. So here it is. I have 1 Deskbot 1, 3 Deskbot 2, 3 Deskbot 3, 4 Deskbot 4. My bad, 3 Deskbot 4. 3 Deskbot 5, 2 Deskbot 6, 1 Deskbot 7. So up until this point, it's all pretty much been the same, with the exception of I took out the 1-for-1 and 1 Deskbot 1, so that engine's no longer there. But now I'm running 2 Deskbot 8s. I'm considering a third. I really don't like to draw into this a whole lot, but the importance of Deskbot 8 is, in this engine, the fact that it's a level 8 Earth, which we'll get to why that's important in a moment. Then we have still the 1 Birdman. Birdman's still very good. And we have 2 Techgenius Striker and 3 Mythic Water Dragon. So for those who played Mythic Rulers, it's probably been since then, since you saw this. I don't know if this has probably been since TG Fairies. That was a while ago, or TG Agents. So here's what they do. Techgenius Striker, it's a Earth Tuner, level 2, and it has a Cyber Dragon effect. If your opponent controls a monster and you don't, you can summon it from your hand. Its other effect is irrelevant because you don't have any other TG monsters. So now the other, the Mythic Water Dragon, what it does is, if you control an Earth monster, you can special summon it from your hand. You can only summon 1 Mythic Water Dragon per turn this way, but that's really all you need to get things going. So the purpose of these 2 cards, if you have Mythic Water Dragon, actually has a dual purpose. If you have 8 and Water Dragon, you can special summon your Deskbot 8, like Pendulum Summon it, or summon it with Deskbot 3, do whatever you're going to do. And then you can special Mythic Water from your hand and make a rank 8. The main purpose of it, though, is to give you early access to Deskbot Jet without even using your normal summon. So if your opponent goes first, which you typically want them to go first anyway, and most decks in this format do want to go first, so you typically can go second. So you'll special summon your Techgenius Striker, assuming they have a monster. Since you have an Earth monster, you can special summon Mythic Water. Synchro, Deskbot Jet. You haven't even normal summoned yet, and you've got your one of your central combo pieces already on the board. And you still have 4 cards in hand, assuming nothing happened to them. So, these have actually been testing out very nicely. I was a little skeptical at first, but I've been really liking it. The difference that the OCG build had, they were playing 3 Techgenius Striker, they were playing 3 Deskbot 8s, and they were also running trade-ins. I didn't really like trade-in. If I have one of those level 8s in my hand, I typically wanted to use it. So it was okay, it got the deck running a little bit faster, but you didn't really want to get rid of those, so it didn't do much. I'm still running 3 Maxx C. Still think it's just too great, this format. Gets more cards in your hands. Again, always nice for a deck that can play Pendulums. I'm also still playing 2 Kumongous. Now, as I said in my other deck profile, you could really run this over Gamma Seal. However, if you want to do what I just said about running trade-ins, you definitely want to switch Gamma Seal for this, because this is a level 7, whereas Gamma Seal is an 8, which is a trade-in target. again, if I had a Gamma Seal in my hand, I probably wouldn't want to use my trade-in on it, but it's an option that the deck has. So the rest of the deck, it's for the most part it's the same. 3 Machine Dupes, you can't run less. 2 Twin Twisters, 1 Raigeki. No Dark Hole this one, because for one you still have the Kaijus to get rid of things, and then as well as Tech Genus Striker. I am only running 2 Tech Genus Striker because it really doesn't it's mainly for the Deskbot Jet play. It can do other things outside of that, but that's its main purpose. And your opponent needs a monster on their field to get its effect off. So I still think 1 Raigeki is necessary, but Raigeki, Dark Hole, both, probably not, again, since you want your opponent to have a monster combo off. Traps, 2 Call, 1 Bottomless, 1 Solemn. No Rivalry because Tech Genus Striker and Mythic Water Dragon are a thing now. Okay, and one thing I have been kind of back and forth on with this build was Instant Fusion, mainly because of Tech Genus Striker also being a tuner, so you could Instant Fusion Norden, bring back Striker, make some more plays, or you can Instant Fusion for Panzer Dragon, or if you don't have Panzer Dragon, then Parapsychroid or Cybersaurus. But I don't really like how it's been testing for me. It's decent, but for the most part, I just rather have another Deskbot card. Okay, so for the extra deck, still just Deskbot Jet, Trishula, Ignister, Black Rose, Barkion, Horus, Beast, Catastor, and Herald for the Synchros. The Exceses, Sky Cavalry, Gigant, Castel, Nova, and Infinity. And the last monster, as I said in my last deck profile, I said it was hilarious that this deck, even being an OTK deck, has so much potential for the stun monsters. It has Infinity, Trishula, Nat Beast, just sensational. Well, with having access to rank 8s now, you also have access to number 38, which, in my opinion, any deck that can summon this has a way to be competitive, because this is just, or any deck that can consistently bring it out fast. This card is just very good right now, being able to negate spells, and then also you can switch your attacks to him. You won't use that as much in Deskbots, mainly because your Deskbots are going to typically have really high attack anyway. You basically just use them for the spell negation, but that's obviously still very nice to have. At just about every deck except for Cosmos and Burning Abyss still lose to Raigeki, and this makes you not. So yeah, that is it for this take on Deskbots. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in my next one.